Hello everyone, welcome back to Big Life, Little Effort and the Too Fast to Live, Too Young to Die series. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because today we will be talking about one of the most crucial things on your YouTube channel journey.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to my channel, Big Life, Little Effort for 40 plus. My name is David, and in today's episode 8 in our series, Too Fast to Live, Too Young to Die, we are going to be talking about a very, very important issue in our lives. Trust. Now, the example that we're going to be using today is trusting YouTube or trusting your journey on YouTube. For those of you who have been with me from the beginning of my YouTube journey, I'm going to talk about how to trust the process, how to trust yourself and continue to be inspired. So let's dive in to trusting that you can create it until you make it. Welcome. Now stay with me right to the end of the episode for all the tips and tricks in trusting your journey. May it be YouTube, life in general, just everyday living. Now, first things first. Trusting the process does not happen overnight. For example, YouTube, it is not a get-quick-rich scheme. Regardless of what you see and people saying how you've made millions of dollars, that did not happen overnight. The biggest creators out there didn't just blow up in one day. They spent time, hours, countless hours, months, weeks, and sometimes years building and trusting in their creative process. They kept showing up, creating content and posting, and even over my short journey, the amount of things that I have learnt. However, you must keep persisting. Trust the process. Trust yourself. And with that trust comes results. And those results come from consistency, being consistent, trusting your gut, pushing through those times where you just don't feel like doing it. Now, recently, I have had COVID. And although I never contracted COVID when it was in its full run years ago, I probably wasn't prepared for how much it would knock me around. However, I trusted the advice of my doctors and I followed the procedures and I trusted that I could get through this, and I have. Now, I've had to trust the healing process and also taking the time to recuperate so I can absolutely recover from COVID-19. However, it has been quite an exhausting couple of weeks and one that I've trusted that I can get through, and so here I am again, so that now I can get back to a little bit more of normality in life and concentrate also on creating content for my YouTube channel. Now, one thing that seems to happen to all of us when we stop trusting is self-doubt creeps in. And once self-doubt creeps in, those small voices in our head can start speaking up. Who am I to do this? Why am I doing this? Have I got sick because I'm doing this? We have to silence those voices. those voices of self-doubt and trust in our own ability. Now, I believe every person, every artist, every creator, everyone on this planet at some stage goes through self-doubt. And I also believe that taking action and pushing through those self-doubt moments, despite the fears, builds confidence. And confidence comes from doing, taking action, getting up, getting over it, and getting on with it. Now, if you're like me and you're starting your YouTube journey, remind yourself, nothing is perfect. And some say perfectionism kills creativity. Also, if you're like me and you look back at your first videos, they are not perfect. And nor should they be. Everything we do in life is a learning curve. Learning to walk, learning to run, learning skills, learning everything takes time, perseverance, and patience. What matters is the starting, the beginnings of it all. From crawling to walking, from walking to running, from running to jumping, and so on. We will always improve as we go. So remember, start small. Every small win leads to success. So we've started our YouTube journey process. We're trusting ourselves that we can get things done. We've got our equipment, we've got our setup going, and we are ready to rock and roll. Then, as we're learning, we keep hearing these buzzwords, these keywords, these YouTube algorithm words. And quite frankly, it's daunting. However, the YouTube algorithm isn't out to get you. It's there, and it rewards consistency and engagement. So instead of fearing the YouTube algorithm, learn how it works. Trust it. Post regularly and create content that's engaging, that you like, but you know you're doing it for others out there. And trust that the algorithm will push your videos over time. Now also remind yourself, why did I start this YouTube journey? And when things get tough or you're not feeling 100%, remind yourself. Reconnect with your why did I start this? Why do I want this? And whether that's to share knowledge, inspire others, or simply just have fun, trust in the process. It is definitely worth it. Now, as you're going through your YouTube process, as we're using that as the example today, don't be afraid to pivot. Try new formats, new storylines, test different topics, and experiment with things like your thumbnails. Certain things like titles are a very important aspect to our YouTube journey. And many creators will say this. And in fact, if you go back and watch some of the most influential creators on YouTube, you can see how they have trusted the process and evolved over time. Trust yourself. It takes time, but trust that. Now, obviously, when you're building a YouTube channel, there's a lot of yourself that you put into it, your own time, your energy, and your ideas. However, you do not have to go through this process alone. You can connect with other YouTubers, join creative communities, and certainly surround yourself with people that you trust that will support you on your journey, on your creative YouTube journey. As with any living thing in nature, for it to grow needs support, and growth happens faster when you have that support. So you've come up with your idea, you've got your setup going, you've started filming, and you've created that episode for YouTube. Now, even if your video does not get a lot of views, it matters. Trust that. Every video is a step forward, a learning experience, a part of your growth. Keep uploading and trust that your content will get out there, that the YouTube algorithm will get it out there for you, because every piece of content is valuable. Obviously to you, but to many, many, many others out there. Trust me. Now, obviously, you need to keep yourself motivated. Celebrate the small wins. 1 view, yay. 10 views, fantastic. 50 views, etc. Your first subscriber, your 10th subscriber, your 1000th subscriber. Every milestone matters. Acknowledge your own progress and trust that these small wins are going to lead to greater success and enjoyment. YouTube is good fun, but it takes time. Now, over time, the number one thing you need to do, and this is in many things in life, is showing up. The only way that you fail at anything in life, including YouTube, is if you quit. So therefore, stay consistent, keep showing up, and trust the process. Success will come if you show up. So are you ready to create it until you make it? Trust the process. Keep going. So don't forget to like and please subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments below, what process do you need to trust? Is it your YouTube journey? Is it your journey of life? Just comment, let me know. And I look forward to seeing you in our next episode of Big Life, Little Effort. My name is David, and wherever you are in the world, take care.